Welcome to French Conversations for Beginners. Learn everyday French from Janina, the language teacher, and Joël from France.
Bonjour Joël.
Bonjour Nina.
Ça va?
Ça va bien et toi?
Oui, ça va. All right. Welcome to today's lesson. We're going to talk all about getting around. Very important. Obviously, if you don't know a place, it's very important because it's very easy to get lost, and it's really easy to get lost if you don't speak the language. I mean, fortunately now there's things like Google Maps and Google Directions on your phone, but you can't always count on those things because they're not 100% accurate all the time, A. And B, if you're traveling, it's, you very well may not have the data or your plan set up to be able to depend on something like that. So it is important to be able to ask.
What batteries on your iPhone?
Who does that happen to a lot? Somebody?
Somebody you know?
That's me. I'm guilty of letting my phone run out of juice all the time. Okay, so basically, your big phrase here that you need is où est.
Où est?
That's right. Où est. Okay. All right. So in this episode, I think you're going to play, we'll call you, let's go by your real name.
Joël.
Or, well, in this one we use formal language here. Obviously we know each other in real life. But in this little world we don't. In France, where you're the Monsieur, you are Monsieur Servi. We'll call you Monsieur Servi. That's your real name. Okay, so, and we don't know each other, so you'll hear us using vous with each other, which of course we never do. So it's important because you have to learn different ways to say you for tu and vous, right? Okay. All right. So he's going to help me out. I'm the lost American who's still learning French.
Tiens, bonjour madame. Comment allez-vous ce matin?
Très bien, merci. Et vous?
Ça va.
Excusez-moi, mais où est la station de taxi?
À droite, vous voyez, elle est à côté du café.
Du café?
Il est là-bas.
Ah oui, je vois. Merci beaucoup. Okay, so that was a nice little way to recycle greetings, right? Meeting and greeting people, and also some really simple things about getting around and finding out where things are. So, very first thing you said to me, of course, was...
Bonjour.
Bonjour, madame. Bonjour, madame. Okay. Hello, ma'am. Formal. Okay. And this word I see here, actually you said, tiens, bonjour, madame. What's that tiens mean?
That sort of well or...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Comment allez-vous ce matin? So you actually asked me. In the beginning of the episode, we said to each other, ça va? Ça va. Like, that's how you would talk to your friends, your family.
Yeah.
But...
That's not a very formal way to ask
how's it going? Ça va?
How's it going? Yeah.
Okay, but you asked me in the dialogue, in this world where we don't know each other.
Comment allez-vous ce matin?
Okay, comment allez-vous ce matin? Okay. How are you? Okay, so how do you say this morning?
Ce matin.
All right. And so then I said to you, very well, thank you. And you?
Et vous?
So you said, so I said, yeah, very well, thank you. And you? And so that's very well is?
Très bien.
Thank you is?
Merci.
And you?
Et vous?
Okay. All right. And then you said, it's going well. Ça va, ça va. So a great response. Ça va, ça va. Very easy, formal and informal. Okay. And then I asked you, excuse me.
Excusez-moi.
Okay. But where is the taxi stand?
Mais où est la station de taxi?
Okay. So So I'm going to say it again in English, and I want you to repeat the phrase in French, okay? The whole thing. So excuse me, but where's the taxi stand?
Excusez-moi, mais où est la station de taxi?
Okay, so I find that interesting. So why would you have that mais in there? But it sounds right in French. I'm asking you because you wouldn't say that. We wouldn't say that in English. Oh, excuse me, but where is? It's just a way of being polite. That may
give a reason for why you excuse.
Yeah. Okay. So the translation sounds awkward, but that's acceptable French. Yeah, absolutely. It's very polite. Okay. And so then I asked about mais où est la station de taxi? So station de taxi would be the taxi stand. Is that the right way you would say it? Taxi stand, taxi queue. Again, as an American, that isn't terribly common language for us.
That's where you find the cabs. Yeah.
Right. But I'm saying, I'm not even sure. Okay, do we call it a taxi stand, taxi queue? Here it would be taxi queue. We'd say here, taxi station. I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
In New York, you just flag one down that's driving by.
No, they're not allowed in France.
Yeah, you have to go and everyone queues up and yeah. Okay. And then you said to me, to the right, do you see?
À droite, vous voyez?
Okay. And then you said to me, it's next to the café.
Elle est à côté du café.
Okay. All right. So you say to the right?
À droite, vous voyez?
Okay. Vous voyez, do you see? All right. And next to is à
côté.
À côté. So to the right?
À droite.
And then to the left?
À gauche.
And then next to?
À côté.
Okay. And so, du café. So, obviously a place where people are just having coffee or...
Bar.
Yeah. And so I said, du café? At the
café.
Right? Okay. And then you said, it's over there.
Il est là-bas.
Okay. And I said, ah, oui. Oh, yes. I see.
Je vois.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Merci beaucoup.
All right. So we had some more words and phrases. So I'm going to say it in English and you say in French. So say well.
Bien.
No, in this context,
Tiens.
it meant tien, like a polite sort of opener, filler kind of thing, transition. And how?
Comment?
Okay. How's it going? How are you?
Comment allez-vous?
Okay. This morning.
Ce matin.
And very well.
Très bien.
Thank you.
Merci.
And how do you say thank you very much?
Merci beaucoup.
Okay. And how do I say the word and?
Et?
And how do I say it's going well? Everything's good.
Ça va bien?
Okay. Or just, everything's going well. I could also say ça va. Right? How about excuse me?
Excusez-moi.
How about where?
Où?
And is?
Est?
Okay. And then how about the taxi stand?
Station de taxi.
Okay. And I know I'm killing this. I keep saying it because I think it's important to be able to ask this on the right or to the right is?
À droite.
To the left?
À gauche.
Next to?
À côté de.
Okay. And how do you say there?
Là-bas.
Là-bas. Can you just say là too?
If you point it,
Yeah, if you point. But if you're not pointing, you should say?
Là-bas.
Là-bas. Okay. And how about, you sort of used it in two different ways here. You said elle and il as like the subject of the sentence, right? So you said it is.
Yeah.
Elle est.
La station.
Yeah, so
féminine.
Elle est. And then you said il est.
Il est.
Uh-huh. You use that to talk
Le
about
café.
the cafe.
The
Because
bar.
that's masculine, okay? And did we say thank you very much? Did we already do that?
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. All right. Okay. Do you think that there's anything else that you can think of that people would need to be able to understand to talk about where something is? Straight, absolutely.
Tout droit.
Tout droit. So ahead, okay. How
Pas loin.
about pas loin? Not far?
Not far.
Okay. How might I ask someone close? How would I say close? Or someone said to me, it's close to here. How would it's close to here?
C'est à côté? C'est pas loin?
C'est pas loin. Okay, it's not far. Yeah, we don't really say, we don't really say it's close. We say it's not far. C'est pas loin. Okay? And again, straight would be?
Tout droit.
Okay. How might I ask someone, or I shouldn't say ask. Obviously, the things that I'm going to be able to say are going to really be où est, and then the place that I'm looking for, right? So like, où est la station de taxi? Où est la gare? Où est l'hôtel? Où est le restaurant? Où est le supermarché? Etc. Right? It's going to be important for me to understand the responses. That's why I'm asking these questions about what people might say. So we talked about some of the words that you would need, right? So not far. Far would be another one, which is?
Loin.
Loin. Okay, and we talked about going straight.
Tout droit.
Okay, we talked about to the left.
À gauche.
To the right.
À droite.
Next to.
À côté de.
Okay, how might I say, how do you deal with blocks? How do you say that? So, for example, you know how I know French streets are pretty orderly, a little bit less, say geometric than American streets, but still somewhat similar. How might I say if I needed to go like 2 blocks away for something? What might I say? What's the word you use?
We'll talk more about the traffic lights.
You refer to the traffic lights when you
First light, the second light.
Okay, so how do you say the first light?
Au premier feu.
In the second light?
Au deuxième feu.
Okay, so that signifies that you're crossing some place,
Yeah.
right? How do you tell someone to turn right?
Tourner à droite.
Okay, so turn right at the first light.
Tourner à droite au premier feu.
And how about turn right at the second light?
Tourner à droite au deuxième feu.
Okay. How about turn left at the first light?
Tourner à gauche au premier feu.
Okay. All right. And turn at the second light?
Tourner à gauche au deuxième feu.
Okay. And how do you say stop? Because I know the stop signs, they all say stop, stop. But I mean, if you tell someone as in a direction, like, okay.
Arrêtez.
Arrêtez.
Arrêtez-vous.
Arrêtez-vous. Okay. And then how do you tell someone, and there you are?
Et vous y êtes.
Okay. Et vous y êtes.
Et vous êtes arrivé.
Et vous êtes arrivé. Okay. And then I have one more question that completely slipped my mind. Oh, okay. So if you're walking, one thing that's really common to see, or fairly common, are roundabouts. And whether you're walking or whether you're driving, you're going to hit roundabouts. And so how do you talk about that?
Un rond-point.
Okay. So you might say, for example, let's say past the first roundabout. How might you say that to somebody?
Après le premier rond-point.
So after it. Okay. So you would say after. All right. And how might you talk about one thing that's obviously most people are going to be pedestrians in this situation, right? Crosswalks. What's a crosswalk in French?
Un passage piéton.
Okay. And so how might I tell someone to cross the street at a certain crosswalk?
Traverser au passage piéton.
Okay.
Or there's a slang as well, but it's very common.
Okay.
Traverser au passage clouté.
Oh, okay.
Dans les clous.
Dans les clous?
Dans les clous.
Okay.
Nails.
Oh, okay. All right. That's interesting. All right. So is there anything else that you think people should know, asking about getting around French? If they, getting around in French, if they can't rely on an app or Google Maps, maybe they're just getting started in French. Anything?
No?
No? Okay. I think we covered it in this lesson. We will be getting to dealing with taxi drivers in another lesson, as well as dealing with taking the subway, le métro, right?
Le métro.
Okay. So until next time, we will See you soon. À tout à l'heure.
For more resources on learning and teaching languages, to get on our mailing list, or to get the workbook for this course, be sure to visit reallifelanguage.com/reallifelanguageblog. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to subscribe and leave a rating.